I face my own mortality every time I ride the toilet. I'm Justin.
I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, I'd really like to watch The Sixth Sense with over-editing. I'm Sam.
Whee! This is going to be so much fun. I'm Jackie, and this is the Bullet Ride on Stink of Madness.
Ride the bullet.
Riding the bullet, sorry.
Oh my God. Bullet ride. Get on that. Get on it. You know, like, what's his name in Dr. Strangelove? Slim Pickens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rides the missile.
Yep. This is Stinker Madness. It's a podcast about bad movies for bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Justin. With me are always Sam and Jackie. This week on the show, currently streaming on Tubi TV, starring some people that almost were things, and I guess the closest you could get to A-list is David Arquette, but there is no way he was ever on the A-list.
Barbara Hershey.
Barbara Hershey's, yeah, she, okay. Stephen King, written, and Ride the Bullet from 2004. Sam.
3, I think, but maybe it 4. It had a limited theatrical release.
Yeah.
It made a couple 100,000, I guess. Which
And
is
they
not
were like,
good.
fuck.
Yeah. Want to get out of here. Okay, Sam, just go. Let's get this thing going.
Okay. So, Ride the Bullet was written in 2000 by Stephen King, specifically to be the first mass-distributed ebook.
Okay, interesting.
So, this was basically probably done on commission by Simon & Schuster. They're like, well, let's see how this works with the e-distribution. We won't have to pay for printing. This might be good. And you can tell they want it to work because they got him to do it versus somebody else, right? So, like, at this time, you know, this guy, these books are flying off the shelf. Nobody's selling like Stephen King. So the idea of the ebook wasn't mailed in by the powers that be. It was like, no, let's try to make this thing work. And so
they got the Dare Jeter of writing the books.
Yeah, exactly. So it worked. They wanted it to work. Ebooks became a thing.
We have them.
There wasn't a holdup in it, but one of the fun things is I went back and read some of the reviews of because I had to, like, after watching this, I wanted to be like, did he fucking stray from the source material? Which he did not. So I bet Stephen King was like, you want me to write an ebook, huh? Here it is.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, yeah.
So I got a question. Is this a choose your own adventure book?
It's not. They don't have those were really
cool.
Very,
when we were kids.
like 85 through 92.
They still make them, Sam. They still make them.
Oh,
they still have choose your own adventures. They still have the time machine, and they are probably more popular than ever.
Huh.
Yeah, there's thousands of them. I mean, just piles of them.
So that would actually, I think, work better as an ebook platform or an app platform. I think that would actually make those a little bit more fun.
Right, like you push the button,
clicking
and
around.
Yeah.
Versus having to flip to page whatever, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
And then you always read the wrong entry. Like,
shit,
yeah, I got the file. Now I know what happens.
I would just read those backwards.
You'd start at the end.
I'd be like, all right, I'd read the setup, and then I'd be like, okay, where could I end up here? And then I'd read them, and I'd just sort of like read it through as like to see how it was made more than have fun with it. Like, did they at least even try on this? It was like, oh, this wasn't terrible as far as the attempt to make it fun, and then I'd toss it over my shoulder and never open it again. I was gifted a couple of them. I didn't like them whatsoever.
Oh, I loved them, man. I absolutely loved them. But I also did the backwards thing, you know, like, okay, how am I going to rule Bartertown and end up with the Barbarian Queen? Okay. All right. Let's work backwards. Go to page 23. And then, like, you have to, if you work backwards, it's not, hey, the link to this setup is on page 23. You got to, like, scroll through the pages where it says jump to page 157.
Yeah.
And then you start, and then you just keep going. It's a whole pain in the ass. You should just read the book so that you end up dying at some point.
You were like you were skimming the heads and tails to make sure you won the book.
Yes, exactly. Barbarian Queen check, rule Bartertown. 2 points. I had to get them both.
Yeah. So I went back and read some of the at the time reviews of this, and it was funny because half of them were like, reading on a computer sucks. Mm-hmm. Like they couldn't even bother with the actual material itself because they're like, I hate this.
It's new. I don't know what to do.
Fuck, I'm not going to blame them. When back in 2000, when I was doing, I've always been a computer person, and I would wear fucking UV sunglasses in front of those cathode ray tube fucking monitors. They were blasting radiation at your face. It hurt to fucking look at them.
Yeah, true.
So I can concur. It sucks to read this. Now it's not so bad.
The idea was there. And
the idea was there.
Kindles, I don't think, had the radiation blast. Probably why they succeeded.
So Mick Garris directed it, and he also did Sleepwalkers, and he kind of considered this a development hell, and it's like, I don't really know that. I feel like that's actually a pretty quick turnaround on something that was made specifically to sell ebooks and as a side product be optioned into a movie. So it, like, getting this done inside, getting to shooting inside of 2 years is pretty decent, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's totally.
I think that's fast. Yeah.
Speed project.
Yeah. He also did Critters 2, but he decided to set it in. The only difference, because I read through the plot summary, I didn't want to bother reading this because it seemed like it was one of King's like mailed in efforts. Mm-hmm. Though the other reviews that could get past the reading it on the computer were like, no, that was pretty fun. It seemed like he didn't really change much of anything. Like, other than the setting, he decided to set it in 1969, which was the time of his youth. And the reason is, allegedly, that he was like, what would be a great end song for this tale would be Instant Karma by John Lennon. And he got Yoko Ono's approval to use it for $50,000 and then was like, that would be the most expensive piece of this movie. We can't do it.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Never mind. I thank you for the respond, but that's a little expensive for this one. So
cheapskate.
He also had like a really poor job maintaining 1969. The language, like radical, that's 20 years out.
Right.
Ape shit's 20 years out.
Right.
The Cadillac story where he's like, you can have this Cadillac for $750. That was like a 78 Cadillac.
Right.
It might have been an 82. It was the boxy ones.
Right. Big.
That was not a Cadillac of the era.
No.
So they weren't able to like maintain period continuity really whatsoever. But I digress. You're like, nobody's in this. Jonathan Jackson and his 6 fucking Emmys might have something to say about that.
He's got 6 Emmys for what? What did he do?
Playing Lucky Spencer on General Hospital.
Oh, fuck. Those aren't Emmys.
Yeah.
Those aren't Emmys.
Daytime Emmys.
Yeah, daytime.
It even says that, like, daytime Emmy. This isn't the same.
Right. Wait till John Oliver gets his.
Yeah, he was also in Tuck the Everlasting, which I didn't watch. And there was that Nashville show. He was in that, too, apparently. Nashville. But I guess, I mean, if you're this guy, you're going to be like, fuck you, I won 6 daytime Emmys. I don't care if they're daytime or not. I was in General... I have a house because of General Hospital. Eat my shit.
Yep.
Erica Christensen is
what's
not Julia Stiles.
What's Jackie's question?
Which guy is that?
The lead.
The lead.
Yeah.
Oh. Guy was a soap opera guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought soap opera guys were supposed to be handsome.
I think he's like dirty handsome. Like I could see people, like some ladies liking him.
I bet when he was on General Hospital, he was probably very the hair and the facial hair was probably tightened up pretty good.
Yeah. He's kind of got a Sebastian Stan thing going on. Ladies love Sebastian Stan, so I can see it.
And he was probably one of the children of a Maine or something like that. So 6 daytime Emmys means that he's plot relevant, but he's playing a younger character, and he probably, with clean shaven and tight haircut, looks the part perfectly. Erica Christensen is not Julia Stiles.
Nor is she Sydney Sweeney. That's who I
Nor
think
is she Sydney Sweeney.
She's
somewhere in between.
Her career path, she's the Sydney Sweeney of that time. Julia Stiles was a respected actress. She did some good stuff. Erica Christensen did not. And
yeah, she did.
What?
Well, her start was good. I mean, she was the girl that was abducted in Traffic.
Oh, yeah, Traffic's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Swim Fan is not. That was her other big one.
Stunk.
But yeah, she's kicking around still. She's done a ton of shit. But yeah, she's right in between. Also in terms of what she's packing in her sweater. Somewhere right in between. I don't know why I had to mention that.
The Sweeney.
Because I was like, I'm like, she's not Julia Stiles. And I look at the images and I was like, no, she's not. Whoa, hello. Yeah. So David Arquette is back to wrestling again.
Yeah,
if you guys were wondering.
No, that's
Jackie, did you know at one time Ring magazine, not Ring, but whatever the wrestling one is, Ring was the boxing one. Mm-hmm. They rate the top 500 active wrestlers, and David Arquette in 2019 was number 453, meaning 7 people are shittier. 7 people of consequence are shittier at wrestling than David Arquette.
I can't even see
Makes him feel nice.
I can't even see that man wrestling. Like, he just doesn't.
He's YouTube, but he's exciting.
He's exciting.
I bet.
Yeah, he likes to do the drop kicks and the rope maneuvers.
Isn't he too fucking old?
I mean,
it's gotta be in his
this
50s.
is when I haven't YouTubed him wrestling in a long time, and he did that fucking movie about the wrestling and then like side quested as a wrestler and never gave up on it. I don't know what he's doing now because he's like 54.
Actually,
and I think if we're going to get sidetracked on David Arquette for a minute, like
Courtney Cox is in her 60s.
Yeah.
Patricia's in her 70s, I think.
I think it's time for somebody to give Davey Boy a swing at a more serious role.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he can pull it off.
Oh, yeah? You think? I think so. I don't fucking think so.
If the role is a coke addict.
He would fuck that up. He would fuck that up.
No, I think there's something in there. I don't know. I think it's from Scream. Like, there's moments of, like, realism out of Dewey and Scream that I'm like, you know what? You could do something else.
I don't like him.
Maybe.
I just don't like him. Can we get Luke Wilson in here? Bring in Luke? Did you know that Luke Wilson has a wife who's 30 years younger than he is?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I just saw 30 goddamn years. She's 24. They started dating when she was 21, so at least he did that part right. But
waited for drinking age, so that's
God,
good.
Man.
But
good God,
the half your age plus 7 is kind of out the door there.
Oh, Owen met her and was like, "Wow,
wow."
Not to be an asshole, but like, what do you even talk to somebody that's that?
What do you
younger?
even talk to somebody? They have nothing in common.
I don't know.
I would never want to date somebody that was even 5 years younger than me because I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
How do you? Like, she's just his personal assistant. Like, honey, how do you work this crazy contraption? She's from the future.
And I think for us too, like where we're at, like the tail end of Gen X and just sort of like when we grew up, like there's shit that like somebody on the other side of 40 doesn't have any idea what I'm fucking talking about half the time. And that's only like 6 to 7 years younger than me. And they have no idea.
Right.
So they can't possibly get your jokes.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
And man.
So Cliff Robertson was there for a day. That was nice of him.
Yeah, Cliff Robertson's good. I like
At
him.
least that's only a day, right? Barbara Hershey was there for like more than a day.
Jackie, you know much about Barbara Hershey? Dealt with her before?
Yeah, she's on a lot of, if I'm remembering this right, Hallmark Channel. She's on the Hallmark Channel a lot.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with their other sort of like cash in, which was the Insidious movies.
Yeah, she did those.
Oh, yeah, she did those too. Yeah.
But this has got to be a low point for her because at least the Insidious movies and the Hallmark shit pays regularly and all that.
Yeah, there's no royalties here.
Maybe she did it as a favor to Stephen King. He was like, come on, just do it. And she was like, no, I don't want to.
No, she was doing this for cash, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're an actor, though, I mean, let's be realistic. How many roles would you really turn down? Because it's not like you're working a 9-to-5 job, right? You don't have insurance. You don't, like, you just got to take what you get.
It depends on if you're on the A-list, but according to Cranston, you take every single one.
Take it, yeah. And she's probably with her agents. Like, David Arquette said yes, and Cliff Robertson's showing up for a day. And she's like, fuck, I guess I'm doing it.
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got the guy that won 6 daytime Emmys, and she's like, shut the fuck up about that.
6 daytime.
6 daytimes, that's a lot.
I've won 6 Emmys. Daytime Emmys, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't count, butt fuck.
He's just like, 6 daytime Emmys is a body of work that's non-transitional.
He's like, I'm as important as Noah Wiley with his only 3 Emmys. Yeah,
but after this, she was in Black. She had a role in Black Swan, so that was probably like.
Yeah, she was a big deal in Black Swan.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
And then Matt Frewer's in it for like an hour. He showed up for like an hour.
I don't know who Matt Frewer is, but
Matt Frewer,
Max
Headroom.
Oh yeah, Matt Frewer. You said
Frewer.
Fuhrer.
No, that's not. If I said that was a mistake.
That was not good.
No.
Yeah, why was he only in it for the?
Because he wanted to. Because he didn't say no, and he's like, "Is there any way I could only be there for an hour?"
Yeah, but why couldn't he have been the David Arquette? He's good. Why couldn't get David Arquette out of there and just put him in there? That would have worked.
I think in 2000, David Arquette is still. It's not bankable, but he's high B list
because he's related to people. That's it. And Courtney Cox has really terrible taste in men. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. All right, I'm done.
So this is, as I said in my tag, it's like the over editing and the extra sound effects. And I don't think the editor wanted to do any of this. I don't think that Mick Garris wanted to do any of this the way it was done, but it was like by mandate.
Right.
And it's one of the symptomatic elements of the time that really makes the 2000s the worst era in bad movies.
Yeah.
Because they're just bad.
They're bad and annoying.
They're not redeemably bad. And that's where I'm like, okay, this was a real fucking kick in the nuts, Jackie, but I don't fault you because I think this is going to be among the worst ones of the era because it has all of the stuff that makes these movies bad in it.
And what I don't get... There's one element missing, and it's toxic masculinity. This doesn't... This true. At least doesn't have, like, the toxic masculinity that's in, like, Driven, or, like, any of the murder movies from the, like... At least it skips that.
It does skip that, but it's bad. It's very bad. It has a 26 on Rotten Tomatoes, which I think is high because, like, the way the RT versus Metacritic rates it, like, it's binary. Mm-hmm. It's yes or no.
Right.
So 26% of the people that reviewed this said, yeah.
Thumbs up.
Which I don't get.
No, I do not either. It should be a 0.
I was
with that fact.
Ready to... Last 20 minutes of this, I wanted to stab my fucking eyes out.
So I wonder... Oh, go ahead, Jackie.
So what he's saying is, fuck you, Jackie, for another awful fucking pick.
Yeah.
No, I just said that this is worthy of the program because I think it's as bad as any of them get in this era.
For sure. And
so I don't think it's a bad pick. I just hate it.
I also think it might be nonsensical when we're going to find that out. So if we can piece this thing together, we should have probably done it in November. So I want to get this out of the way because we're not going to do this in my notes. We're going to skip all of the flashbacks. There's just no way to do a proper synopsis while including flashbacks every time they happen. But tons of books have flashbacks in them. But I wonder how the flash forward, the hypothetical flash forward worked in the book, because I'm gonna let you know, Jackie's already confused about what these are. She thinks that they're options, that he is taking options. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. They're not. They're little like jokes inside of his head that like, oh, that's what's going to happen. No, wait, it's actually going to be shittier than that. No, wait, it's actually going to be shittier than both of those two things. I
think we should save some of it.
How do you do that in a book format? That's what
I don't think it has that. That's where I'm saying, like, I think that there's X amount of things, and maybe that's why Mick Garris is like, this was development hell. Not because it took too long, but it was like, I'm going to make a pretty straightforward adaptation of this. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm taking all of the elements. I'm going to change one thing and make it a bit of a period piece. And then by mandate of the time, it's like, well, you got to have over editing. So that, I think, has just been jammed in here, if I was to guess.
Post, I see. Post book.
Not post, but it was a decision. Yes, post book, post original screenplay. It was a production decision to be like every fucking thing else. There's movies that did it right, and I had never watched it again because it was so fucking nails on a chalkboard, but Spun, the editing was fucking incredible. There's movies like Go and what was the... Obviously, Pulp Fiction bounces around, and what's the other one that has that's A Life Less Ordinary? Also does a bunch of this shit, but it does it well.
Crash,
and so
won
now
a fucking Oscar, and I fucking hate that
Crash,
movie.
Yeah, but again, it was part of the story,
right? Not
part of a production aesthetic that's been forced on something else.
Yeah.
And so when you add these elements, it just makes the storytelling disjointed and shitty. And all of the fucking B kung fu movies with the it's just in the action scene, this whole shit makes it so much worse. But it has to be in everything that's not a straight-laced picture during this era.
Is it Tarantino's fault? Like, did he do that to us?
No.
He didn't intentionally do it to us, but did everybody else like, well, Pulp Fiction. We got to start making movies that are crazy. And do it in the editing room, not actually in the script.
Sure, but I don't think that... I think that he... PTA, Danny Boyle... Can't remember who did Life Less Ordinary... Those guys aren't actually doing this to play follow the leader. Mm-hmm. They have, and I've read articles where they talk specifically about it or heard them say, this is the shit in the late 60s, early 70s in these sort of like B movies where people were really taking chances. That's what they were emulating. They weren't following each other or, doing a thing that became en vogue at the time. They were all sort of mirroring that sort of edgy 70s shit and kind of paying homage to it. And all of those guys got over it real fucking fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the studios that are like, well, that's so cool. That's so cool. We could be that cool. No, you can't. You're making fucking fuck off.
Well, I think it speaks why it lasted so long is it speaks to the attention span of the executives at poor movie studio at shitty movie studios is like, I watched that for more than 4 minutes. This is great.
We are going to do that every movie.
Yeah. Did you see that? They just fucking cut around and made sound effects. This is good stuff.
Fucking guys. All right. We ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jackie? Okay.
Yeah.
As I said, we're going to skip the flashback. So let's set the scene here a little bit.
I was going to say, you kind of have to talk about, like, just, like, group all the flashbacks into, like, one synopsis.
Yeah, our man...
I think we should save it for the end, too, because I think we have to talk about it to make sense of...
We will. So, our man here, Alan, grew up with his mom at some point when he was a young tyke. And again, this was back in his age in the present in 1969. He's in college, so like when he's growing up with his mom, it's like in the 50s, right?
Late 50s, early 60s,
which also is a problem because the music plays at that point in time, and it is not 50s music, it is late 60s music. Like it does, god damn it. So anyways, at some point his dad died and left his mom on her own. She's a very loving mom. She's a lot of fun, but also she doesn't take very good care of herself. She drinks all the time and smokes incessantly. So it's no surprise.
Smokes in the house, so he probably has.
Everybody smoked in the house.
Yeah, even growing up in the 80s and 90s, my dad smoked in the house.
You know what we should do is we should actually, like, as a society, we should bring indoor smoking back, but not in the entire house, just in the bathroom. Because I think it would be like nice to have a smoke while taking a shit.
It's just spreads.
Yeah, well, get it vented. Get some good ventilation going on there. You got the poop smell. You're covering it up with the cigarette smell. And you're in there for a while. Read a book, smoke a cigarette, get some coffee. Like you get there's a coffee pot in the toilet. We should do that as a society.
When I worked for Dave, he would do it, and he had his because he's like, Bobby, she's got the nose of a bloodhound. So the way that he did it is he had to use a sulfur match. Mm-hmm. That was already in the bathroom for poop smell.
Poop smell, yeah.
Because the sulfur match is going to overbear. And he would only he would light it and take 3 puffs and immediately put it out before the match could go out. And then throw it in, waste the rest of the cigarette, just started because he doesn't care. He was 73. Uh-huh. And then he could shit.
So ridiculous.
Every time. Like he would sometimes show up when days that I wasn't supposed to see Dave, and he'd be like, I need some cigarettes. And I just give him 3 cigarettes till the next time I saw him so he could shit.
You know what's up.
Bobby reads the credit card receipt, so I can't go to a gas station at all if she's not with me. I need some smoke, Sam. Here you go, buddy. I would also sneak him to Skipper's every once in a while because he wasn't supposed to eat that anymore. Bad influence on that man.
That is silly. Okay, so during this post-Dad Dead series, at some point, she took him to an amusement park, and this amusement park had a roller coaster named the Bullet. And they got to the front of the line, and he had some panic about it that we find out later. Jackie, I know you're excited. But he decided not to ride the Bullet, and his mom wasn't happy about that.
She hit him in the head, and
she hit him in the head, yeah.
And screamed at him in front of everybody. How humiliating.
But, it doesn't line up because at no other point in any of these flashbacks or home movies is she ever angry at him or frustrated or blame him for everything. It's just, you made me wait in line one time and then chickened out, you little shit. I love you the rest of the time. But I hated you that day. I wanted you. I should have flushed you, you little shit. I don't
my grandma actually said that to my dad.
We all know. It's been on the podcast a lot.
I felt the way that this played out was that he has a history of being a chicken. And because the way that she's like, God damn it, not again, and then gives him kind of a minor head slap, and then they go on their way.
Yeah, but you have to establish that. There's no establishment of that anywhere else.
In dialogue, she said again is all I got. So.
They show that. Show him son, don't you want to try out for the baseball team? No, I'm scared. Just something to establish that he is a coward, I guess, or something. But even though then he's not being a coward. We find out later. It's fucking dumb. The whole hook of this movie is fucking stupid.
It's Final Destination.
It's thanks, Sam. Okay, so anyways, he is going to art school someplace. Very first time we meet him is led in by a pretty hot naked lady in art class.
This was why leap into R this way?
Right.
Because I guess there's enough gore that you're there. Like, this thing's just on the other side of the R line.
Right.
And it's like, all right.
Did you guys ever do one of those nude art class things? Not pose, but like, have you ever done one of those?
I used to pose for money.
I did the posing once.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? Both of you have posed nude for money.
Yeah, and it was like $15.
Yeah, it wasn't very much.
I didn't really do it for the money. I was like, when they were like, you did it for, like, this.
Check this out.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did it. They're like, oh, you want to see this shit? Oh, fucking K, baby. Yeah.
For $15.
And then after a while, I was like, after you're like holding still for you're like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, that sucks.
This is not stroking my ego at all. This is really kind of annoying.
I had no idea either of you guys would do something like that.
It was my second or third semester in college.
That is wild. That is wild. I was gonna. So here was where I was gonna go. I was like, oh, if you was your art class nude person as good looking as this one, and clearly the answer to my question is no. The nude people that you guys have had the experience with were not as good looking as this.
I was pretty strapping at that age. They were all about the weight room gums for that request.
I was a fat model.
Okay.
And so I did it in Colorado because I didn't know anybody. Yeah. And I was extremely overweight. And it was about the shadowing that you get from the roles. And I'm like, God damn it, shut up, bitch.
Nice. I don't think, like, most of them aren't that good looking. I think, like, I mean, just people in general aren't that good looking. So I don't think the focus of art class is to get a hot lady. If you're the teacher, like, you just get a lady. But this, like, I don't think they're hot typically. I don't know. Am I talking out my ass here?
I just think they take who they can get because, like, I thought for sure that they were going to turn me down, but I was like, I got this afternoon free, kind of bored. And they were like, yeah, you'll do. Come on in.
I just think, like, cool. hot ladies, if you're getting paid $15 to do it, I think hot ladies, like, I can make more money doing something else as a hot lady. I'm skipping this. Yeah,
the way that they would recruit at Boise State was like, if I was walking from the literature department to the art department in a tank top, and they're like, you'll do. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. You want the gun show? I'll give it to you. And then I was a little bit like, do I need to, like, fluff myself to get the big wiener going? And before I even, because I was like, do you ask about this? Is this a thing you ask? Like, you want me to, like, get semis, right? But they're like, and also just so you know, like, cover your shit up. Nobody wants to see your wiener at this level. So just, like, keep a cloth in front of it. And then when you do the pose, it'll generally obstruct your junk. And I was like, okay, well, I don't have to ask the question then. Thank you.
Hold on, ladies. I got to masturbate just a little bit here to bring this guy back.
So you over there in the corner just, like, pop a nip out, and that's gonna keep everything going for a while.
You awkwardly, just for about 30 seconds here. That's all it's gonna take. Get this thing back to where it was. Is it cold in here?
Is it cold?
Can we get a heater on, please? I'm feeling insecure.
Wouldn't do it again. Didn't do it again.
One of them raises her hands. It's like, sir, were you in the pool? No, that's just what it looks like.
Yeah.
Did you have an accident on the way over here and your penis got ran over? It is weird. It's a strange penis. I have not seen one that looks like that.
Yeah.
And I'm a urologist, so.
Yeah. Goddamn, those things are like potato chips, aren't they? No two alike.
Easy to break, too, apparently. Okay, all right. So he's at art school. He's got his girlfriend is Erica Christensen. Her name is Jessica. He's also, throughout the entire movie, he talks to himself. He's got like a different half who's a little bit more cynical, a little bit more doesn't take as much shit, is always like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, you little asshole? It's just his conscious.
It's his alter ego. It's his alter ego.
Yeah, but it's not like that. Well, maybe that person does exist in reality, because we have some stuff about that later. But either way, like, it's presented like it's his better conscious, like, quit being a pussy, little pussy type shit.
Well, she dumps him.
Well, not yet. Not yet. The big thing has to happen, Jackie. He goes to take a bath.
No, she dumps him before that. After class, she dumps him. And she's like, he's like, you're dumping me on my birthday? And she's like, yeah, sorry. And then she walks off. And then he's in the bathtub and he's like, she dumped me on my birthday. And then the weirdness happens.
Twice in this movie?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not a great girlfriend, dude.
When did they get back together? She dumped him, like, because
at the birthday party.
Because here, there is no birthday party. He's in the bathtub, and some, like, crusty old dude comes in, and a figment of his imagination, or evil personified, or the Grim Reaper. I don't know what the crusty old guy is supposed to represent, or even exists like his own other conscious. But he's like, do it. Do it. Like Judas Priest told you to kill yourself. Yeah. Do it. And so he's got a razor out, and then, surprise! It's your birthday. We brought all the college people over here. Oh, your penis is out. Like, even if he you don't surprise somebody in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Him taking a bath is actually the best scenario. Everything else is going to be where he's either taking a shit, pissing, jerking off. Like, that's the best you got, is he's in the bathtub and he's like, you motherfucker. I'd be so fucking pissed if somebody did that to me.
Did you notice that he had, like, painted on the side of the tub a lady bending over like a wizard van fucking mural?
Oh, totally.
That was weird.
Of course I noticed that. It's cool.
Yeah. I was like, it's an interesting way to decorate.
Yeah, she's a busty horror lady getting into the bathtub with him.
Not getting his deposit back.
No. Anyway, so these nutsacks come in. They're like, surprise. Wait, you're here? I thought you dumped me earlier, according to Jackie, because that doesn't make sense. So now we're back together. He cuts his wrist on accident, like in surprise, because he was all in a trance. And she's the only one that really notices. Or no, I guess the other two dorks noticed, but she's like, get out of here.
Yeah, dude, they took a picture of him.
Yeah. Bleeding out. And then he wakes up in the hospital. And she's there.
From a nick.
Yeah.
So he's a bleeder.
He is a bleeder. And she's like, I love you. Don't ever kill yourself again. And he's like, deal. Because that's how that works. And she's like, by the way, I know that you just had like a suicide attempt, but John and Yoko.
Yeah. I know how much you love the Beatles. Here's some tickets to the Plastic Ono band.
Oh.
Oh.
And then I swear to God, she dumps him again.
According to you.
Maybe. She never, to me, I don't think she ever, like, dumps him all the way. I feel like, because she says something like, I love everybody. It seems like she's just trying to, like, keep him in her clutches and then screw other dudes.
So she's in college.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I don't think he should go see John and Yoko. Now, I know it's 1969, but I do think if you care about somebody, even in 1969, that had a suicide attempt, you probably are like, so we need to find out what's going on with you, bud. Not, here's 2 tickets to party!
Here's 2 tickets to all of the drugs.
Yeah, right? In Toronto. Like, why don't you go away from me, person who I supposedly care about? Who is having a mental crisis? What's going on, bud? How you, like, she sucks. She's a bad girlfriend.
Well, she like gives him the tickets too. Like, here's 2 tickets. I'm not going.
Right? What the fuck, man?
They're gonna play shit off Double Fantasy. I don't want to be there. I actually don't even know if Double Fantasy happened yet, but
I don't think so. I had to actually look up to see if they were even like. I
was
knew
it
that
even
they were doing stuff? I knew that obviously they were together in 1969 and that they were making music, but I didn't like the Beatles haven't broken up.
And if it was a Lennon show, it would have been a Lennon show.
Right. Yeah, because...
So, again, horrible maintenance of period.
And then, like, later, they say, the Beatles never showed up that night. The other Beatles never showed up that night, and they never got together again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking...
The epilogue. We just got to save the whole epilogue.
Stupid asshole. Well, it's a stupid...
In fact, we should probably just jam through this shit pile so we can get to that.
The epilogue. They never played together. The fucking rooftop, dude. The fucking rooftop. Jesus. Like, you went out of your way to talk to Yoko Ono and you don't know what the rooftop is? God.
Yeah, it was on The Simpsons. Baby on Board.
The rooftop.
Yeah, they did do the rooftop on Baby on Board.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, he's like, okay, well, I'll see you later, babe. I'm going to take my bros. He's got 2 doofus friends. Fortunately, they're not in the movie very much, so we're not going to spend too much time on them. But they're all about to leave. He gets a phone call, answers it. Hello, I've got bad news. Your mother's had a stroke. When can you come see her? I guess tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So are you guys cool with, like, she's just down in Lewiston. We can drive. Maine is really not a very big state. It's like 3 hours from corner to corner. You guys
give me a ride.
We'll drive down there. We'll check on my mom, make sure she's okay. We'll get some dinner in town, and then we'll jump across the river to Toronto and still see John and Yoko. You guys want to do that? No.
No.
You better walk.
Your mom, give me the tickets.
Dickbags probably would say no, but either way, like, at this time, a bus ticket isn't out of the question.
A bus ticket's not out of the question.
It would probably be like $10.
Maybe not even that.
What kind of golden bus are you talking about in 1969?
I don't know. How. I've never ridden on a Greyhound bus. I don't know how much they cost.
This is 1969, Dr. Evil. There's not $1 million in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, a bus would have been a good idea. I just think he could have done both. Like, I really think, because they're leaving in the morning. Like, he spent all that lines up. It's probably about noon when they have this conversation. I assume that Lewiston is 2 hours away at most, because there's like a population center area in Maine. The rest of it is woods, so you can't like be that far away from each other. And then Toronto's just right fucking over there. It's right across the goddamn lake or river, St. Lawrence River, I think. It's just right there. Just go. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Toronto's a really far trip.
Oh, yeah?
Wherever they were going in Maine, they could have dropped him off.
Yeah.
And they probably needed to leave then, as I'm now looking at a map. Because I'm like, Maine's not... Because I was like thinking about it. I'm like, 1, Maine's kind of big, but there's nothing there. And 2, I thought Maine was by Quebec. Or Montreal and Quebec City. And it is. Toronto's a fucking ways. You got to go all the way through... most of Vermont, all of Vermont, upstate New York to get there. So they could have, there's virtually no place in Maine that they would be where it would be all that out of the way to take him to where he needs to go.
6 hour drive, 6 hour drive to Toronto is what I'm thinking. So yeah. And even then you could still go to the concert, bud, you know, unless if you find out your mom's
she's in bad shape when you get there.
But it turns out she's in really good shape at the end. You could have been like, I love you, Mom. I'm going to go to this Yoko Ono concert that Jessica bought me tickets to, and then I'm going to stay at your house the rest of the weekend and take care of you. Is that cool? You're going to stay the night in the hospital. I can't do anything while you're here. I'm not a doctor. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're okay. How about I come pick you up tomorrow? he could have done both is my point.
There's no reason to hitchhike, but whatever.
None at all. So they go
love it.
They go to the fucking concert and he starts hitching. God damn it. Here we go. This is what the whole, like, now I kept expecting something to happen. Like, that the movie wasn't going to be hitchhiking the movie, but it just keeps, doesn't ever get there. He just keeps hitchhiking and hitchhiking and hitchhiking. And the first dude is like a hippie, pretend hippie. I don't even know what
he's a weekend hippie, son of a bitch.
What the hell's this?
This is the first I've ever heard of this horse crap.
What the fuck is this? And why does it matter? Is it bad?
No.
Like, is this guy a bad guy?
It's sort of like scratches the surface of this. Like, there's the people that came back from Vietnam and then became hippies.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't like do it on the weekends. They're like, yeah, I just got back from Vietnam. What the fuck ever. I guess I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to totally hippie out, Lieutenant Dan.
Right, totally. Or and not hide. Like, he's hiding that he was in Vietnam. Like, shh, don't tell anybody, bro. Not like that's like you're the guy.
Or he's like active, like he's an MP or something, and it's just like he's got a wig on.
Right. What does
you
that do?
You don't actually have to have long hair to be. So he's active because of the wig and that his shit's still in the van.
Yeah, right. But he's...
so he's just doing drugs on the weekend. It is a thing that doesn't make sense.
And our dude Alan is pissed at him for being a poser. Like, they crash. It's really stupid. Like...
Oh, if whoever did this, because they had like 4 angles on this, so they could basically spin that. It's a Type 3, right? The bus is a Type 3.
Type 22.
Type 22.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bus, they tip right over if you fucking get them sideways.
Sure.
So the only way to keep them upright is to have that wheel spinning to reduce the friction. So whoever actually did this stunt, because I can't imagine them being able to put it on a dolly and spin the fucking thing around. Right?
You know what you do? It's actually really easy, Sam. You get those the silver sleds, the discs,
the sleds.
Yeah, and you put back the tires on.
So it was a dolly trick, because the only way that you can actually get those things to not tip over is to keep the wheel going, which is hard because they had
unless they're on skids,
63 horsepower.
Yeah, you could also put it on. They have car wheel car dollies. They're called actually.
Yeah, it had to be a dolly mount. It just there's no way to get that thing spinning like that.
No, there's not. But they crash, and he's like, "You fake hippie! You're such a you piece of shit, man, for being a pretend hippie, you poser!" Like,
I didn't understand how he put together that he was a fake hippie
because his wig came off,
and he had his active duty bag between them and between the seats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I just totally missed that one.
But the wig, that was the
wig is active duty because it wouldn't matter if he was done. Whatever hair he had in 3 weeks, he'll be a fucking hippie.
Right.
He's keeping regs. That's the only reason that wig is there.
I hate you, man. And so, get out of here. I'm going to start walking. Okay, fine. Eventually,
well, the car's fucked anyway, so, I mean...
Yeah.
You got to move on.
Well, I know, but why are you so pissed off? Whatever. Eventually, it's starting to get dark out. Like, nice job. And he just sits down and starts drawing on the street corner, hoping that somebody gives him a ride. And then there's a bird, and it starts talking to him. And it's like, what the fuck are you looking at? And then it flies up in the air and gets ran over.
And this whole time you're thinking, you really need to stop smoking whatever you're smoking. Like, it is just fucking up your life. You cut your wrist. Now the birds are talking to you.
Is he on drugs?
Yeah.
He's on PCP, and none of this actually happened. He's just laying face down in the middle of campus.
Exactly.
Is that guy dead?
Poke him with a stick.
He's like making... Blah, 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 blah. Nope, he's fine. Fucking hippies.
Fucking hippies. So then he like wanders over to a car crash scene. He's like, "Oh, that looks gruesome," and then starts like walking through it. The officer's like, "Hey,
cop
nothing to see here,
like,
buddy. Move along," and he just walks right into it.
Move along, and then he doesn't. And the cop's like, "Whatever.
Okay, I can try. I try.
Can't do anything about that, looky Lou. I didn't try whatsoever, but."
Oh, and hey, David Arquette's there briefly. Okay. So
yeah, you're like, oh, because it's like the third commercial, almost the third commercial break on Tubi.
mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, is David Arquette finally showed up? Not quite.
Not really. Oh, I know he hasn't. He finally gets another ride from this old guy who's got like a junk problem. Like his junk is like, oh God, he's just picking at his junk. I can't tell if he's like scratching his balls or pulling on his dinger or what, but the guy, our guy Alan, is like, thinks it's a clue that this guy is dying because his junk is fucked up.
Well, apparently he smells like piss too.
So he's got piss pants. So he's clawing at the piss pants. Like, oh, these are all,
I don't know.
These are bunchy now because I peed in them. What's with the junk
Don't pull
thing?
over and piss.
I don't get it.
I didn't get it either.
I think he has a rash.
From piss?
Oh.
Old people get, that's why they all like the talcum powder, because it keeps things moving around down there.
But what does that have to do with him being, like every time the guy pulls on his junk, the backseat self-conscious, or devil on his shoulder is like, this guy's dying, you gotta get out of here. From his balls being itchy?
Maybe he has ball cancer.
And that makes it itchy down there?
I don't know.
What's with the itchy thing and death?
Not like itchy. He's like grabbing and yanking.
But he's also like oh.
Yeah. Maybe he's like, no retreat, no surrender, my penis. Stay out here. Don't hide in my body like a turtle. I'm driving, damn it.
God damn it.
It makes no sense.
If these people need to stop getting their dicks ran over, that's what it is. Got an epidemic in this country of cock smashing with cars. So this goes on for a while. Dude's like, oh, I had a wife. I miss her. She died of Alzheimer's, sort of, maybe. We call it dementia now. I actually think he says Alzheimer's, which I don't think was like common knowledge. Like, in fact, it's the 60s.
Again, I don't know.
It's the 60s, and if your old lady dies of dementia, you probably just said, well, that's her uterus in her brain or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
She was a crazy bitch, so I pushed her off the ledge.
I should have slapped her in the head more.
Yeah, I should have slapped her in the head more. That would have worked. She probably would have shut up, at least. Gets out even though, oh yeah, so the guy's like, I can take you all the way to the hospital, and he's like, nope, no thanks, I'd rather never get there. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's the middle of the night now. This dude's gonna take you all the way to the hospital. I'm probably gonna ride with Piss Pants Guy rather than walk across Maine at night. Like, because that's the thing. This movie's doesn't get the critters wrong. Like, Maine is pretty rural. Like, a lot of highway that I don't want to walk down because there's fucking bears.
Well, the moose will charge you too.
Mooses, squash you. And they got wolves too. And probably some squatch.
Little squatching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Squatch, like, kills a bear. RFK picks it up, puts it in his trunk, forgets about it, tosses it in the park. Just normal Maine weekend.
Sans penis, Sam. You remembered that part. Cut out the junk.
He's just joking.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so he starts walking. And now he's chased by a couple it's not even bears and Sasquatch. You got fucking rednecks with shotguns too.
Yeah. Which is great because they're like, whatever, they drive by and then he's like, fuck you, man. And so they come back and it's like, well, having executed said plan on yelling at the rednecks, do you now realize the folly in your actions that were taken? But they're apparently really mean and drunk because they hunt him in the wood. The minor hunting of a man happens here.
Little brief deadly prey. They are planning on killing him. And I don't know what happens after they do that. Probably go to jail forever.
No, they just leave him. There's no witnesses. This is Maine. They're not going to investigate. And no. The kid's got long hair. He's a fucking hippie. So do you think the cops give a shit? No.
Yeah, I think that they don't like dead bodies typically.
No, they're going to leave
They
him in
have
that
ways
junkyard.
of just like, hippie ran into bullets again.
Oops.
Oopsie.
I guess.
But we do see one of
Berkeley.
the real dangers of Maine when he hides in the refrigerator is that with its relatively cool climate and this being September, the tarantulas in Maine are real bad this time of year.
All over the place in Maine. Living in refrigerators. Tarantulas.
I also saw the Punky Brewster special episode about getting into old abandoned refrigerators when playing hide and seek, and how if you do that, you're going to get trapped, run out of air, and fucking die.
Yeah, you'll die. You will die in a refrigerator. Not get saved from a nuclear explosion in one. You'll actually die in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
You can't open them from the inside. The pressure lock has to be released by the handle.
I think an adult can probably force it open with both feet, but if you're a kid, you're gonna die.
I don't think you can, man. Sometimes ours get like our outside fridge. It doesn't pressurize the same. Like the air outside is different than the inside. It's so hot out in the garage and cold in the fridge that when you actually try to open that thing up, sometimes from the outside, even with the handle, I have to like push and pull against it. I don't know.
Well, fortunately for him, the rednecks put a shotgun through the door.
Still gonna starve to death.
There was no pressurization problem anymore.
Oh yeah, I guess after that pressurization, he could push it out. So yeah, I guess okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Also, you shot me right in the face. Where did the fucking pellets go? It's
near miss, and it's very near because he fills the whole fucking fridge up.
Right. It's okay. So now he's back to walking.
This kid is probably one of the luckiest fuckers ever.
Oh yeah, boy, what a lucky guy. He's back to walking. There's spooky wolves out there, spooky owls, a spooky bunny.
The spooky bunny. Come on now.
That's how
even
it is.
with the weird dog that comes later. I don't know if it's supposed to be a wolf. It's a fucking German Shepherd.
No, he tells it to go home.
And then it gets hit by a fucking truck.
Or does it?
Okay.
Or does it? Because it rips his throat out right before then. So does it even exist?
Unclear.
None of it's... And like he would have also got hit by the truck. So I don't know if that dog even... It's just all in his fucking...
Is there even a bunny?
Right.
No, he's face down in the middle of campus on PCP.
So, the only time we're going to do this is he flashes back to riding the bullet. And what happened, sure as shit, as Sam said, that he got Final Destination, that creepy old guy from the bathtub got into the back of the next car on the roller coaster and was like, hey,
hold him out like a rag doll.
Keep your hands and legs in the car. Nope, you broke both of those rules at the same time. It's pretty funny actually, because they had a dummy. Like he just chucks him like a straw dummy. Like man, that guy's fucking strong, and just chucks him. So he's like, mommy, I don't want to go on the ride because there's I think the Grim Reaper's on there, and he's chucking kids off. No tickets.
That is tradition.
Okay.
Another evidence that Matt Frewer was only there for a day is that because if you had him for longer, you would have totally co-opted him for the Grim Reaper.
He could have been yeah, totally.
And he would have been great.
Absolutely.
But it was some other guy who sucks.
So he is like, well, I'm still not at the hospital. I'm still walking. There's no cars. It's the middle of the night. There's freaking all this spooky stuff. I think I'm going to stop in the cemetery along the way. Take a little break from trying to get to my dying mom instead of seeing John and Yoko.
Yeah, so I don't get this at all. Like,
Had he stayed in the Piss Falcon, he'd already be there.
He would have been there 2 hours ago.
But even then, like, why are you leaving your bag at the front of a graveyard and just going in?
Let's check it out.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have anything else going on. I'm going to check out this graveyard. So he finds David Arquette's grave, and then he, like, slips or something. I can't remember, but he bonks his head.
He bonks his head.
But then he doesn't bonk his head because he runs
He does bonk his head because he's bleeding later.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't in this context of the film at this point in time. But he hears a car coming, and he runs out, and oh my God, it's fucking Christine. Seriously? You're just going to cram Christine in this as well?
Why not?
Because
I liked it.
But
And he just saw the guy's grave. He just saw all of it, and he gets in, and he's like, to himself, that's the guy.
Marge.
Yeah, I was like, this is cool. It's fine. It's raining or whatever. There's tarantulas everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I had to take this ghost ride.
Hey, dude, you're dead, aren't you? And he's like, wait. In Bram Stoker's Dracula, it says the dead travel fast. So that piss guy was driving super slow, which means he wasn't actually dead. But this guy is fucking hot rodding it because he's got a 357 V8 small block in the front end of Christine here. Vroom, vroom. He's got headers. He's got straight pipe. He's got a sick car, man. And he's hauling ass.
Hauling ass.
How much tail do you get in this thing? I don't know. I'm
3
fucking
minutes.
dead.
Yeah.
Also, I was going to try to make a Danny Torrance joke, but I guess I don't have a setup for it, but he's there too. Danny Torrance is there too.
Yeah. They're going to end up just fucking pussyfooting around the idea that he's dead for a long time, and it's fairly annoying, but eventually they come to terms with they know who each other are, and he's like, oh, I'm going to do David Arquette stuff now, and you have to choose between your mom and yourself, and this is actually a pretty logical decision based upon current situation that wouldn't really be that hard, but we're going to make it really sufferable, and David Arquette, whoa! Also, you have to decide soon, because I'm driving so fast, we're going to be there in 18 seconds.
Also, your dad killed himself, not got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That never panned out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dead, and I'm, like, gonna kill you. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just telling you a fib. I don't know, because that never pays off or gets resolved.
Yeah, and I mean, the dad shoots himself in the head. We get to see that, 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
Which was really disturbing.
But it's just, like, another figment of his imagination thing. Like, this movie disassociates itself from reality so much that you have a hard time being like, what is the actual truth? Like, this guy sees so much bullshit that doesn't actually exist. Does any of it fucking exist?
We have to save it.
There's only...
It gets worse.
The unreliable narrator. I mean, this is as much of that as you can get.
Unintentionally unreliable narrator.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't used to positive effect.
And so he's like, hey, man, you're driving pretty fast. Also, I don't want to choose between my mom and me, but my mom's pretty old. She's pretty crappy right now, so maybe I will choose. Anyways, what's that over there? Stop, urge. The car slides, kid stops, and he's like, I'm going to get tricked. And he runs. He gets out, and he runs. They chases him to the amusement park, and he runs to the bullet, and he hides in the car, but then it comes on. And he rides the bullet. Yay. And the whole time he's crying. Ah!
It's it's going to culminate in them, like, he rips the guy's, David Arquette's hand off and makes it out of the car somehow, even though the handle was broken and he couldn't get out.
Right.
And then is back at the fair that's, 15 or 16, 27 miles back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to not worry about how that happened.
No, we're not. No, we're not. So he's now ridden the bullet. It's he went. All the ghosts were there with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
even his two dipshit friends were there.
Yeah, they apparently died according to his fantasy,
right?
Or reality.
Yeah. Okay.
On the way to Toronto.
Like, oh, you got in a car crash on the way to Toronto? And they're like, no, we ran into each other and double stabbed each other with a bong and died because they were that fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So are these guys, like, according to the film, are they the inspiration for Detroit Rock City?
No, these guys are too stupid.
But they died on the highway. There's a truck ahead.
It didn't, though.
Yeah, according to your joke, but according to the movie, they died on the highway on the way to a rock show.
They didn't, though. Nobody died ever.
Did they not die?
By the end of it,
see them.
Right?
We don't see them ever again.
He doesn't mention in his fucking sprawling epilogue that we're going to get to anything about his two dipshit friends, so I think they're fine.
I think they're fine, too.
A lot of people don't like Kiss. And that's fine. I can see why people don't like Kiss. But Detroit Rock City is a fucking banger, dude. I don't give a shit.
It is.
That fucking song rules. So anyways, he gets nabbed. I'm your mom. Look at my pretty boobies. It's me, David Arquette, the whole time. I got slime hand. I gotcha.
Yep.
And he throws him back into Christine. And I'm going to... let's go fast again. And he's like, oh, I don't want to die. I gotta ride the bullet. Kill my mom. Oh, no.
Yeah, which she would have wanted anyway.
Yeah, of course.
As a mom, hold your phones there.
Well,
no,
Jesus.
I'm just kidding.
Well, like, his argument is like...
I need 15 more cigarettes before I die. Choose yourself.
That's right. I've got vodka and cigarettes to do. This kid can wait.
He like his argument for her to live while he's rattling around this in his brain. He's like, she did all that work for me, and I'm just gonna kill her for it. If she did all that work for you and you get killed, then she didn't. Like, you're wasting her efforts. Like, she did all that in vain, you dumbass. Either way, but he's like, kill my mom. And then he gets pushed out of the car. And he wakes up where he got bonked on the head. What? Oh. None of that happened? None of this has happened at all because you're high on PCP. It's you're double dipping your PCP here, bud. You're having visions inside your visions.
The dean is about to drag you off into the infirmary. Got another one on the PCP. Any room left in here?
Put him in the cart.
Yep.
Bring out your PCPs.
Pile him up with the other ones.
Yep.
We gotta stop.
Put him on the guy that claims to be the walrus. Just toss him on there.
He just got one of those, like when you remodel a house and you get that big garbage dumpster to throw. They just got one of the. We had to rent a dumpster for all these hippies. Just pile them up. Yeah, we got to start sorting them. Well, we've got multiple dumpsters. So he runs. He gets a ride to the hospital finally from some dude, and he finds. Oh wait, hold on. There's a button in his pocket that David Arquette had, so it was real. And then he turns around, and David Arquette's running up the stairs towards his mom. Shit! He runs up there. Oh no! And he gets to his mom, and wait, she's fine. Everything's cool.
She's fine. She's like, it wasn't a bad one. Thanks for coming. She's like, how'd you get here? And he's like, I hitched. And she's like, get a ticket to the bus, stupid.
I haven't taught you. I'm too scared of the bus. She slaps him across the head. Not again. Also, Mom, did you see a guy that maybe Courtney Cox would be attracted to in here? No.
No.
No guy came in here to kill me, even though you're still playing with the button that he had. So did he exist, or did you just always have this button? What's the deal with David Arquette? Where'd he go?
He had a wrestling gig.
Yeah. He just gave up. He was like, fuck it.
Shit, I'm late.
Shit.
Okay, Mom. See ya. Hope David Arquette's not just actually behind the curtain over there and then blah, 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 blah. Gonna get you. So he just leaves, and she gets better. And then, okay, do you want to just do this, Sam? Because I know you've been waiting on this. The epilogue.
Then, many years later, I married and divorced. Worked at the hardware store for 15 years.
Bleecker Street.
Had a hard time keeping, half-inch hex head. It's a real problem. I painted because I'm a painter. I wandered around in the fields. My mom died many years later. I wander around sometimes, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Just roll the credits.
And my mom tried
she
to quit
lived.
smoking,
Who
but
fucking cares?
She didn't. And I caught her because I came home early one night and she was smoking in the kitchen. Not that I couldn't smell it every other time that I visited. Dude, fuck off.
And then he ends the whole thing with, no matter what I had, when it comes time for you to face it, will you ride the bullet?
It's worse than that. It's like, life is like a can of sardines. You open them and they smell, but you eat them anyway. Such is life. Because it's like, after they fucking do Sixth Sense poorly and Final Destination poorly, they're like, you know what we need to do is a Forrest Gump ending.
Uh-huh. And also, try to say something.
But not at all. And really just completely invalidate. Most of the things invalidated themselves as they went along, but anything that wasn't invalidated already story-wise is completely invalidated by this old man epilogue.
So what's the moral of the story? What is riding the bullet? What does it mean?
Conquering.
It doesn't mean
fears?
anything. It can't.
It does mean something, Sam. The movie wants it to mean something, otherwise the epilogue wouldn't mention it. It has to mean something. Also, it's a Stephen King book, and so there's always some moral in it. Always. There is a moral, and riding the bullet has some allegory that we have to crack open. Jackie, you go.
I'm saying conquer your fears.
Of
and
what?
Treasure, he was afraid of the bullet, but then at the end he ends up loving it. So he had closed himself off emotionally, and then he didn't anymore because he got the shit scared out of him by David Arquette. And so now he's like, I love everyone, and I'm going to be open book, and I'm going to enjoy the people in my life and the experiences that come my way.
So
that's what it
dear
says.
listener, if you're pussy, get haunted by a Grim Reaper contractor, and then you won't be such a pussy and you can like people. That's not a good moral.
Yeah.
According to the internet, the original text was using riding the bullet as a metaphor for death.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So
I think you're facing your own mortality, you're the end of your life, your own mortality, are you going to ride the bullet? Okay. What's my alternative? Well, I'm not going to. You're still going to die. What is the riding the bullet? There's no death isn't riding the bullet because you don't get to make a choice on that. You're just dead. So
you're dead, which is kind of what it says at the end, because it's none of the shit that happened before really matters. And Mom died of old age because she smoked all the time, and I wander around and I'll probably die someday.
But
farewell, viewers.
But the question isn't like his last words leaves us with a question. When the time comes, will you ride the bullet?
Yeah, you have to die. Everybody dies.
Of course, if you're saying the bullet is a metaphor for death, then I don't have a choice. I will ride the bullet, jackass. That's not a fucking question.
Is kind of how the rest of this went, so
the whole movie's just rhetorical?
Yeah. Also, like, when I just asked Jemmy that, like, it's like, well, this is what it was supposed to be. And then symptomatically rapidly digressed into answering, well, what this really means is you can sell books on the internet.
Well, it seems like we've all ridden the bullet.
Yep.
Oh my god, what a dumb fucking movie. I mean, like, I think you're right. I think it's rhetorical. The entire movie it's a rhetorical movie, which isn't a movie.
Yeah.
That was
a
rhetorical.
Nothing
movie.
Happened in this.
Nothing.
It's not the idiot plot.
Happened.
Because idiot plot, usually things at least happen.
I think this movie's Monster a Go-Go.
Yes.
It didn't exist. It did not happen. And the things that he tries to say happen, like, well, I took you on this ride so that you could see what would have happened if I had not ridden the bullet. But I'm going to die. So it's kind of pointless. Like, I don't even know why I told you all these things.
I'm unconvinced that he didn't just have a PCP lace joint in the tub and then ends up naked in the middle of campus. And then the rest of the stuff when he's wandering around with the epilogue talking about how his mom lived for a while and he got married and divorced and kept painting and working at the hardware store. That all happened, but the other shit was just like his drug years.
Right. Which still is rhetorical. It's still, this movie did not happen, which means
didn't happen.
I have to instantly by my own rules. If the movie doesn't happen, then it doesn't get a fucking star. This is a goddamn 0-star movie. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't exist. 0 stars.
It was already flirting with that 0-star rating.
Nothing pisses me off more than that.
Just really nailed it home there at the end. Which brings me to my first question. Who is this movie for?
People with regrets. And that's
all
really
of us,
like
Jackie.
their moms. And they're like, I really feel bad about telling that guy to kill my mom. That's the person. Like, I really wish I would not have hired that hitman to kill my mom.
People who regret telling David Arquette to kill their mom. That's who it's for.
Yep.
Which is probably like 6 people, Sam.
Yeah.
It's funny how many people ask David Arquette to kill their moms, but damn it, it happens. Target audience for this movie. It ain't the teenagers sucking face in the back of the theater. It's not for them. They walked out. This movie's boring.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do the under the sweater over the bra when your girlfriend's bored. She's got to be scared so you can like put the moves on her, and then honk a little boob while you get on. Yeah, so this isn't gonna do it for that. It's direct to video, so like
Sam said that it had a limited.
Yeah, but it's pretty much DTV, Jackie. It whatever money it made at tape.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster. Lonely trailer guys, like guys who are single, live in a trailer, just go to Blockbuster every night, and they'll just get.
This is for I like Stephen King. And I just had surgery and I'm trapped on the couch and I have nothing better to do. Let's watch this one. After you've watched like 2 good ones, like you watch Stand By Me and like The Sleepwalkers, and you're like, well, I guess I could pull the trigger on a 3rd one.
I have the answer.
Okay. Who's it for, Sam?
This movie is for the lowest intelligence, dimwit, budget studio executive. It copies the things they want to copy poorly, and it fills space on a Blockbuster rack and has Stephen King's name on it.
Yeah.
It does not have a target audience. It has a target executive.
Yeah.
A moron.
A target maker.
Yeah. Yes.
That sounds right.
Men in ties. Blech.
This is shit.
It's shit. Jackie, question.
So do you think that he married the high school or the college girlfriend and they got divorced?
Yeah,
or do you think that it was
what he
somebody
said.
else?
I think that's implied.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
It shows them
getting
married, the two actors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And then he says it doesn't work out because life in hardware stores and blah, 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 blah.
And she was a fucking cunt.
Would you like another 4 minutes of complete irrelevance? Here it is.
She said I had one of those flat penises. I don't know. It seems
didn't
fine to
like
me.
it.
It only got ran over twice. I mean, that's not
She
that
left
many times.
during my members only phase.
Okay. I don't know, man. I got nothing on this.
Why does he see dead people? Because there's a thing happening here where it's like David Arquette's like, you're like me.
Mm-hmm.
And he can see dead people, or he's just high on PCP, which I think is the latter.
Mm.
Because nothing is ever developed of this, because there's a point where it's like, oh, maybe he has to choose himself because he's sort of like walking halfway between life and death anyway. But that's not what happens. It's just like this. It's all just answered in because we need to copy The Sixth Sense. We need to copy Final Destination and have a Forrest Gump ending.
Yep.
And you'll be able to sell me this movie and you get to make it and be pissed off about it.
Yay!
Yay!
So if that old dude is the Grim Reaper, then who the fuck is David Arquette? Like
some free agent of the Grim Reaper.
Right. He's just like a general contractor. Like he's got a 1022 he has to file at the end of the year.
He's like the three ghosts of Christmas for Ebenezer Scrooge.
David Arquette is? All
yeah,
in one?
like,
okay.
Yeah, but all in one. Like, you
He's
should appreciate what you have.
The Christine ghost of Tarantula Main Halloween.
Exactly.
Huh. I didn't think Death hired out. Like, look, guys, I'm really busy. I'm backed up. I can't handle it all on my own. I got to get some help. Let's get some contract labor in here to do things.
Mm-hmm.
This dead guy that I killed him because he was drinking and driving. He ran into a manure truck, and I hates manure. Hey,
in his own mini movie.
Yeah, in his own mini movie. I forgot about the
where
mini
he
movie.
Breaks the fourth wall,
right?
And cackles like a jackass because we needed that as part of this symptomatic filmmaking style.
And they blew up the car for this.
Yeah, they blew up the car for this, and fucking Yoko wanted more money for instant karma than that cost.
A fucking 1969 Plymouth Fury, cherry Plymouth, like a Christine replica. People pay plenty of money for those.
Yeah,
at auction, like $60,000-$70,000. You could have skipped that whole sequence and got instant karma. Instant karma is a sweet song.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's all I got. I'm ready to do final recommendations. I think everybody knows what I'm going to say. I can't in good conscience, even though this is one of the worst movies on the podcast, I can't say do it. It's a 0-star film. It doesn't exist. It's the rhetorical film. Don't. Sam.
It's a don't, but again, because it's 0 stars, it's so bad. It's like, generally when they're this bad, I want to be like, well, you should probably watch it because there's very little shit that's this bad. But because it's this bad in that fucking 2000s where shit is, it's unviewable. There was so many unviewable movies made at that time because they didn't have a target audience. They were made for dimwit executives.
Yeah. Ugh. God damn. Jackie.
I'm going to say no. I was terribly bored, fought trying to sleep. Just, I don't know, just really not entertained at all. You know, and I mean, some bad movies, you know, even if they're shit, they're entertaining. This one was not entertaining. It was just, I felt like somebody put like the movie in a jar and then shook it really hard. And then, you know, like when you do like with Yahtzee and then you're like, okay, and this is the movie. Yahtzee! But it's not Yahtzee, it's shitsy.
There was
Shitsy.
It was, yeah, it was shitsy because it's also somebody's stool sample in that jar too that the dice are in, and it just all goes out on the taste. Shitsy.
Shitsy. Don't do it.
I was angry.
Yeah, I bet.
Because it was like I was bored to tears, but every once in a while, like the confusion of like the editing that like would kind of mentally wake you up, not as or a good thing. It was just like a side effect of the shit. But then by the time the epilogue happened, I was mad at it. I was actually angry that they were like, after we steal all this other bullshit and do it wrong, we're going to try the Forrest Gump ending. Yep. And I was like, you motherfuckers.
Sam, did you see Life of Chuck with Tom Hiddleston?
I don't think I did. No.
Also not very good. And it's based on a Stephen King short story. Might actually be this one. But it's not very good, even though Hiddleston is just fantastic in everything that he touches. Stephen King has like, it's not, he's so fixated on the morals of death. Like, Stand By Me, that's what that's about, and it's great.
Well, when he spends time on something too, like on this, what was that shit that we watched that had Tom Jane in it? The cornfield shit.
Yeah, it's it's got a number. The name of it's a number.
Yeah, and I think that's like on these ones where he just churns them out. Mm-hmm. They're sort of kind of gummy teethed anyway. So you need something like a screwball performer, not a Tom Hiddleston being great. You need a little bit of a screwball Tom Jane to add enough in there to make it worth watching.
Right. Either way, this one was not. So that's it. Next 2 weeks, next show is my pick. I don't have any. I probably do. Did you guys know that last year, Odenkirk remade The Room? It's I didn't know about this until like a couple days ago. Return to the Room, and it's just like a not zero budget production of The Room. I'm dying to see it. If we could ever do The Room on the podcast, it would be that. But the only place I can find it is $8. So
yeah, because it was made on their own money, so they got to get some of it back. The same thing happened like with. We haven't been able to touch the remake of Toxic Avenger because it's still people are still paying for it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's locked behind. When they only cost this much, and in the case of Toxie, it's fucking Lloyd's money. Mm-hmm. He kind of wants that money back.
Yeah. So I don't know what the movie's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be, but pretty soon we're going to be doing we got to do actually, no, it's out. No, not what I'm thinking of. Pretty soon we're going to be doing a field trip on that Street Fighter shit. Whoa, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, boy.
Mortal Kombat!
No, Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, oh.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's already out.
Mortal Kombat 2's already out.
Yeah, exactly.
And on video on demand.
True that. All right, I'm done. Everybody have a great 2 weeks and get to the chopper.